Hello, my name is swissbianco. In this video I will talk about the Camillus Titanium X3 model. It's a folding knife. As we look at the boxing, that's how the box looks like. Camillus X3 titanium bonded, partly serrated blade, the ergonomic slip grip. It's a bit tough to get the knife out of the packaging. It says 3 times harder than steel. The titanium coating, so far I had only good feedback on my own tests, and that is the first folding knife in that coating that I got. So we're gonna see how that works. Camillus, of course, is an old name in the cutlery business, but the people that own Camillus now, they are of course not comparable to the original owners. The item is made in China, of course. That is how that is. The website is camillusknives.com. There it is. They are on Facebook as well. So the knife comes with a tip protector and a bit of paperwork. We have the usual item that the people can steal, the criminals. So if you get that thing at Walmart or wherever you get it, make sure that they wipe it over the scanner like thing, so it's not gonna beep as you leave the store. This is just a bit advertising from Camillus about the warranty and all that. It's a terrible folded paper. So we better look at the knife itself. The knife makes a really good impression, especially for the low price that I did pay. We have the titanium bonded blade here. Has a good size, a good shape that I like. The belly is there. We still have a point, and we have part serrations. The serrations are not too small, so that's gonna work well. The blade is slightly hollow grinded. Apparently it's a 440 steel, quite likely 440A, and then titanium coated, the black coating that just adds to the rust protection. Of course not to the cutting possibility, because we see on both sides it's sharpened, so we have there that 440 steel and not the titanium cutting. In all the days, like Buck Knives did make some knives, that's already many years ago, that were sharpened only on one side, so that you actually would cut with the titanium side. That did never work out too well, apparently. So nowadays, 2015, that is no longer made for many years. So back to the knife. The blade I like a lot. That was the main reason why I did buy that. We have double thumb studs in a good correct size, and they are a bit away from the handle, so we have enough leverage. We have the flipper, also works really well on that knife. Then some serrations up here, that works all pretty well. We have a pocket clip on the handle, as we see that already. Deep carry pocket clip, it goes all the way up, so the handle is pretty covered in the pocket. Cut out in form of a knife there, a dagger style knife. Then we have the typical liner lock. On the back side it is completely smooth. On the bottom side it is smooth as well. We have a bit leverage gap here, so that we can depress the liner lock pretty easy. That works all really nice. The knife has 2 liners, and then we have a dual fused injection molded part. The main part is orange. No idea why they did select the orange and not a olive green or something like that, or a black. It is how it is. As best as I see it, is available only in that orange. And this knife here I gonna paint after the video, so that that orange goes away. We have the black part that is overmolded in a rubberish, softer material part. We see that as we can pinch it here a bit. The orange part is hard, and we see also there we see a dimple that goes into the scale, and also on the bottom there from time to time they put a bit dimples through the liner so that the scale holds on better. It's a nice contoured handle. We see it has finger grooves a bit molded into it. The surface is really nice, and it's rounded enough as well, so for my bigger hands it feels really good. So the handle was a surprise. I did not had that knife in my hand prior. I did buy that. This one is not a knife that I did select out of a couple. It just came with the mail and finish. So that is really a good surprise. Most of the knives that I have G10 or aluminum or something in a harder material. This one actually is a rubberized material. Of course below is that orange harder plastic, but still it gives you a rubberized feel. I hope we see that there, how that goes in. So all in all, that makes for a really nice, comfortable grip. I'm gonna use it a bit on whittling as well, but I feel that this grip for sure is really nice, even holding it over a longer time in a harder use. Liner lock is pretty good adjusted. This one here on that sample is about in nearly the middle of the blade. It's plenty of wear in left there, so that could go all the way over. Also they say you have a lifetime warranty, of course in USA only, on the item, so that should work well. The pocket clip did not have any Loctite on the screws, so I did put that on. That is especially needed if you're gonna everyday carry that knife, so that you're not gonna lose it. Tension of the pocket clip is nicely done too. We have a good part here, so it's easy to put it below it, and because we have the harder rubber under the hard plastic under the pocket clip, that should slide in really easy. Rubber sometimes gives more friction on the pocket, so that works there for sure well. Now for opening and using the knife, you can either use the flipper here or the thumb studs on the blade, left or right hand. This one works really well with the flipper, so I'm gonna use it mainly with the flipper. I needed to adjust the pivot a bit, and of course there was no oil by the axis, the main axis, so that was needed to oil it a little bit, and since then it really works nice. It's easy to use. The flipper of course works on left or right hand as the thumbs do too, but since that is in the middle there, you simply swing it and it opens. So all in all, really nice, especially for the price. What I would change is the orange to a more tactical variation, maybe in a coyote brown or olive green. That would be nice to have if Camillus would do that in a second variation. Also maybe a little bit a bigger knife. This one is, I would say, medium size. A bigger variation would be nice to have too, in that style with the rubberized handle. And for sure some people gonna argue about the part serrations. For me, I like it but some people, they don't like it, so it would be nice to have a simple plain edge variation on that of that knife as well. So all in all, another pretty good knife from Camillus. I was surprised that it is that well, and hopefully the other